What's up guys, Kidpuzzle here from Fiction Soup, and today I'm here to bring you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Now today's X and Y Wi-Fi battle is against Anthony, and he's a guy at my school who, well, I'm pretty sure he's a guy at my school. I don't really remember who he is actually. I don't know. Anyway, coming into the game, as you see from the picture now, he has a lot of, how do I say it, major threats on his team. But the thing that I just want to tell everybody now is that his team is very in-game. He hasn't bred a competitive team or anything like that. So that Mewtwo is not obviously max special attack, max speed. That Blastoise is not a that Blastoise is Dinosaur EV trained, which is actually the best way I could put it. And I could tell he doesn't have a lot of experience competitive battling either, based on the moves he uses a lot. And as you can see from my team, I brought over, his Afterbank came out, I brought over a lot of my X threats. I got my Darmanitan, my Champion Scizor, my Porygon 2, the Deoxys Defense, because, you know, that's a lot of Anyway, so let's allow the battle to start now. So he's going to lead off with his Bear Tick, and I'm going to go straight into my Deoxys Defense, because I just want to get my rocks up, and Deoxys Defense does have some good defense. Anyway, he's going to switch directly into his Gengar, and I'm going to just get up Stealth Rocks, and at first I thought that this team was pretty competitive, and so I switched directly into my Porygon 2, predicting a Shadow Ball, and I traced his Levitate, but instead what he ends up using is Hex, which is weird, because he doesn't, because I guess for most of his attacks, he really just hopes for he just hopes for the Hacks. But I don't really see the point of running Hex and running Venoshock on the same Pokemon, especially when you're not running something like Toxic, which will do more damage. And so his set really confused me. And anyway, he's gonna go for a few attacks. And my Porygon 2 is just going to sit there and take all of them. And his Gengar is just going to faint, because my Porygon 2 just walls all of these attacks that he throws at me. And I'm just going to go straight for the Toxic on his Bear Tick to get some residual damage off, because Bear Tick is somewhat bulky. I know I haven't run one yet, but I probably will soon. And so I'm just going to keep pounding at his Bear Tick, slowly chipping away at its HP to help the poison kill him faster. And he's gonna go for a Sheer Cold, and I don't even know why he runs such well, I know why he runs Icicle Crash, but why would you run Sheer Cold in play? I don't know. Even in game, it just seems weird, because Sheer Cold has a 30% chance of hitting. Anyway, he's gonna go into his Mewtwo, and while you could argue that this is an Uber's battle now that he has Mewtwo's not EV trained, so this thing, a Mewtwo should easily one-shot maybe not easily one-shot a Porygon 2, but an Aura Sphere should do a lot of damage to a Porygon 2. More damage than this Mewtwo's currently doing right now. So he's gonna go for 2 Aura Spheres, and I'm gonna go straight for the Recover to get my HP back. And Poison's slowly going to chip away at his HP, and he's gonna go straight for the Mega Evolution. And that was like, oh snap, because even an un-EV trained Mega Mewtwo should do damage. Nope! Porygon 2 just eats that hit right up. Eats it. Delicious Aura Spheres. Anyway, he's gonna go for the Recover to get some of his HP back, because he wants to live the poison off, and I predicted an Aura Sphere, so I was gonna go straight for the Recover, because I was just gonna Toxic Stall him to death. And he's gonna go straight for and he's gonna keep using he's gonna keep going for the Aura Sphere. It's going to deal 92 damage, but that's a crit, and that's like 45%, no, not even 45%, it's like 49% damage. And it was a crit, and it wasn't even half. So my Porygon 2 is just sitting on the field. Sitting pretty on the field. It really has nothing to worry about. And then he goes for Psychic, which I don't get the point. I don't get the point, but he does get this special defense drop on me. But the poison is already big enough. The poison has already been on enough to finish him off after my Thunderbolt. So he's gonna switch directly into his Aegis Slash for the Sacred Sword. And I misclicked right here. I accidentally misclicked Toxic, even though I know for a fact that poison can't affect Steel types, and that Sacred Sword is going to deal a decent amount of damage from an un-EV trained Aegis Slash. Aegis Slash, even un-EV trained in attack power, can do a lot of damage to things. So anyway, he's gonna keep going for the Sacred Sword, and I'm gonna go straight for the Thunderbolt, hope to get some damage off while he's well, he's in blade form, and so now I got the Parahacks off on him, and he's just I don't think he run. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if he run King Shield or not. I have yet to go back and rebattle him. So anyway, I'm gonna switch out directly into my Whimsicott, predicting the Sacred Sword again, and my Whimsicott's just gonna take that because, as you know, Whimsicott is now a Fairy type. So I'm going to use Leech Seed because I do run. I don't run a ton Encore Whimsicott. I run Subseeder, and so my Whimsicott it pretty much his entire point is to just sit there and drain your health. My Whimsicott set is Toxic, Substitute, Leech Seed, and Giga Drain, and I make him hold a Big Root. I make her hold a Big Root, so he's going to, his Aegislash is going to be taking a little bit of damage and just feeding my Whimsicott more HP. But the leftovers is giving him a little bit of HP here and there. And if it wasn't for the leftovers right here, I would have finished him off. But as you know, it was done. And right here I end up making another misclick. So I'm actually going for Giga Drain, but my Giga Drain's right next to my Toxic. So I end up going straight for the Toxic, which doesn't affect him and allows him to get a free hit off on me when I could have finished off this Aegislash. So that Iron Head is going to do a lot of damage from an EV trained Aegislash, and I expected that. I mean, my Whimsicott's max speed, max HP, the rest of the special attack power. Not really meant to. It's meant to last on the field for a while. Now, since his team was in game, I really didn't have to worry about much right here because his Talonflame couldn't. His Talonflame wasn't Gale Wing, so he pretty much just killed. I sack off my Whimsicott as death fodder, so I can get a free switch in with another Pokemon while the Toxic's working away at him. So I'm gonna switch directly into my bulky Cresselia, which a lot of people hated last gen, my Eternity, and he's gonna go straight for the Fly, which I don't know why, but whatever. Anyway, he's gonna hit me with the Fly, and that's not gonna deal a whole lot of damage, and my Psychic is going to bring him pretty much to death. No, my Psychic is I'm gonna finish him off with a Psychic. Now, my Cresselia sits there for a long time, and it's a Toxic Stall, and I do run a lot of Toxic Stallers, so he's gonna go straight for the Ice Beam with his Blastoise, because it has high special attack. And, well, actually, he didn't EV train it, so I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm not hating on non-EV train teams, just to let you know. And, he's going to go straight for the Ice Beam. It's not going to deal much to my Cresselia. And now he's going to go for Bite. And this is how you can tell his team is in game, because not a lot of people run Bite competitively. I've seen some people at my school at my college do it, but their strategies are weird. Anyway, I'm going to go straight for the Psychic just to help that poison along with my Cresselia, just deal a little damage here and there, because I know that I can just keep healing myself over leftovers recovery, and he didn't Mega Evolve, so especially he doesn't get that extra special attack boost. So he did oh my goodness, he did go straight for that Hydro Pump of my Cresselia, and he has yet to bring my Cresselia below green, but after that Psychic attack, I take that little hit, and the leftovers recovery, and then the Toxic, I pretty much won that. GG, Anthony. I'm not sure if you want to build competitive Pokemon or not, but good battle anyway. You took out my Whimsicott, but yeah, definitely think about EV training, Anthony. So yeah, I'm Kidpuzzle from Fiction Soup. So you can call me, well, I usually say I'm TJ from Fiction Soup at the end, but whatever. I'm TJ from Fiction Soup. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below what Pokemon you think I should use next. Laters.